Hello, hello. Welcome to my space. I hope you are doing well. So, I was guided here to use this deck and I opened a few cards. It appears here that in your social life there is some kind of change, some kind of shift of energy, because there is someone who was a fake person, who is a fake person, who is exposed right now. We have in the setting the subject, the C, this false person in reverse, meaning that this person is exposed now. They cannot act from behind their mask anymore. In the second place, the place of relationship, partnership, connections, we have the change. This is why I'm saying that there is here some kind of change. Maybe, I guess, people have listened to this fake person in the past, believing whatever they were saying about you, the narrative that they were presenting, and the energy of people regarding you, their perception of you is changing now because they know that they were dealing here with somebody who was not trustworthy, somebody who was acting from behind a mask. They had an intention here. In the third place, in the driving energy, we have the courthouse in reverse. So, this tells me two things. First of all, if you are in a legal battle with them, if they have engaged in a legal battle against you, it is turning against them now. It kind of feels here because in the fourth position we have the marriage card in reverse. The marriage doesn't have to talk about a marriage, we can be talking about a contract. So what I feel here, to be very honest, it is that we might be dealing with a false contract that has been made and maybe presented to the court, to the legal system. We might be talking about a fake will. We might be talking about, for example, if we are talking about people trying to block you using the legal system, maybe trying to get some kind of power of attorney over you in order to maintain some kind of control over you, over your money, all those kind of things. We know how it works. It kind of feels here that this person is being exposed and that there is here now a total change because this legal situation has been exposed. So it doesn't have to be a legal situation. Even though we have the courthouse in reverse, we might be talking about spiritual court, right? Doing their job, exposing something here. Regarding this marriage in reverse, it is in the place of foundation and stability. It is in reverse, there is none. Maybe we are talking about a couple here that is now separating. Maybe a union, doesn't have to be a couple, it can be two family members that are not working together anymore. We will get deeper into the tarot afterwards and we will get more information. But first of all, let me take a few more cards in order for us to have our 9 cards, have a full story here. I was guided today to take, I have this deck twice. And I was guided, it's the first time, to use my 2 decks together. So if 2 of the same cards are coming up in this reading, this is the reason why. So, let's see, what is in the shift, in the test, in the change? Male, female, okay. This is the main character, it doesn't have to be a female, it can be a female, let's see. Tell me here. It fell on my lap, so I'm not sure here. We are in the place of what must be done. Let's see. Mature man in reverse. Okay. Mature man in reverse. Somebody being very immature. Okay. Let's see. The healing, the growth. Okay, we have twice this male, female. Very interesting. Okay, so listen. In the growth, we have the pathway that is in the uprights. It's interesting here because we have an 8 here and we have an 8 here with the 35. So in fact, the change that occurs, it is because you have maintained your direction. So you were dealing here with a situation, a very unfair situation, somebody here hiding who they are in order to try to somehow manipulate a situation, somebody very, very immature. I kind of feel that right now we have twice this male, female, but they are not in the same place, right? So the change here, it is about somebody. I kind of feel that maybe we might be dealing about two people that were working together. As said, it doesn't have to be a couple. We might be talking about two friends, two associates, two people of the same family, for example, a parent and a sibling, or whatever. You know your story, right? It kind of feels here, right, that there is in this association. When I'm talking about a female, it doesn't have to be a female. It might be somebody operating from their feminine side. Here, considering that we have a masculine and a feminine, I kind of feel maybe that it was a submissive energy in some kind of way. I kind of feel that the shift is happening when this feminine energy in this association is realizing that in fact they are working with someone who is totally immature. I kind of feel that this feminine energy might have submitted themselves to this masculine energy just because it was comfortable for them, right? I'm not taking any responsibility, I'm giving it to somebody else, right? And at the end of the day, what I also feel it is that if there is here the legal system that is going against those people who were trying to control a situation regarding you, it's the female that is going to deal with the consequences. So what must be done here? It is this female needs to understand that they are dealing here with a very immature masculine energy and that they cannot trust them. I truly feel here that what we are dealing with here, we are talking about a female energy submitting to a male energy, giving them the authority to decide what to do, but this female energy doesn't understand that in fact this male energy doesn't care about them. They don't care about them, right? Okay, so here the thing that is happening, their karma, it is the fact that you are not in despair. I feel that they thought that they would be able to block you, but it's not working. We have the pathway in the place of healing, growth, all of those kind of things. In the karma and the manifestation, we have despair in reverse. So they wanted you to be in despair. And in the outcome, we have once again this male female. And here I feel that this male female, we are talking about you. So somebody here has presented themselves as a person of authority, while in fact they were a fake person, hiding behind a mask, working with a very, I feel a toxic masculine energy here, right? And I kind of feel that this toxic masculine energy is using, in fact, this feminine energy, knowing that this person might depend on them. And I truly feel here that at the end of the day, the main issue that occurs, it is that you are standing, you are seen now as the main character, that everything that they did here, however they have presented some kind of truth, it was because they wanted to control you, to have some kind of authority over you. But what I am seeing here, it is that you have moved forward, right? We have the light here at the end of the tunnel. This is at the end of the day what is blocking them, because they needed you to be in despair and you are not. Okay, so this being said, let's get deeper into those cards. I feel like using the Horror Tarot. Just a reminder, this is a collective reading, which means that it's a group reading, which means that it might be for you, it might be partly for you, and it might not be for you. So please take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't take on yourself a story that is not yours. If I'm talking about masculines or feminines, I'm not especially talking about the gender. I am talking about the energy from where someone is operating. So please apply it however it applies to the people in your life, and this reading can be past, present, or future. Okay, so tell me here about this false person in reverse. Oh, yeah. Okay, so it's amazing, right? Because when I was taking the cards, I was wondering if maybe this false person in reverse might be that you have been painted as a false person, and that now it is obvious that you are not a false person, right? And this is exactly what's coming up here. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. If you've been here, you know that for me, the Knight of Swords in reverse, we are talking about a smear campaign. We are talking about people intentionally trying to slander you, slander your character, present you as somebody who you are not, because they have some kind of hidden intention. Very often it is to maintain some kind of control, or because they are afraid of what you could reveal about them, and so they are trying to control the narrative by slandering you and making a smear campaign. The intention is also for you to feel rejected, isolated, in order to weaken you, right? So this smear campaign is coming to an end. We have the World card here. This is over. So yes, I kind of feel here truly that what is happening, it is that you might have been painted as a fake person, and it's over. It is, the cards are turning, right? We also have here the number 8, right? The number 8, it is what goes around comes around, karma. You see the 8, the infinite in reverse. So yeah, I kind of feel here that at the end of the day, what is truly bringing all this situation down, it is the fact that it is seen that there was a smear campaign about you, and there is, the end is here, right? It is even written. And I love this World card because it looks like an eye. And here with the smear campaign, you know how people are perceiving you. It is getting to an end. Can you see all the cards? Yes. I think you can. Absolutely. Okay. Wait, I will do a little bit. I will put the cards aside so my table is cleaner. And here I will take back the box, because this is bothering me too. Okay. That's it. Okay. Tell me here about the change. Tell me about the change. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. And the Three of Swords. Yeah, it is clear now, right? I kind of feel, considering what we have here, the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Lazy, irresponsible, no focus, short-sighted, unreliable. This is how they might have painted you, right? This is how they might have painted you, but now it appears that it is not the truth. The Three of Swords here, being heartbroken. Yeah, what feels to me here, it is that the change now, people has believed lies about you, right? That you were a fake person. So you might have felt it, right? Because people were treating you in a very mean way if they think that you are fake. So I kind of feel here now that they understand that the lack of care that they gave to you based on a fake narrative. And now that they know, right, that you are not the fake person, that they were dealing here with somebody who was unreliable, that wanted to block you, somebody who was not caring for you. I feel here that a lot of people might have a hard time. They might be heartbroken, right? And they might also feel hurt within themselves for having trusted this person. But I have to be honest here, and I know that many of you, you don't care, right? But I truly feel here that some people are truly heartbroken because they realize that they treated you like shit when you were going through a nightmare, and that they have just added to the nightmare. So I kind of feel here that they understand that you might see them now as short-sighted, right? Unreliable. Okay, tell me here about this courthouse in reverse. Yes, 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 yes. We have the Two of Pentacles. There is balance coming, right? There is balance coming. So they were trying here to do something. As said, we might be talking about a legal situation. It doesn't have to be a legal situation. Whatever they have done here, there was some kind of judgment put on you that was based on lies, right? So if you are not dealing with this kind of situation, anyway, we have the Two of Pentacles here. This is balance. The balance is coming back. I'm not surprised to see that because we know from here, right, that there is some kind of exposure here regarding a false person and that there is change coming. So, the Two of Pentacles and the Devil in reverse. So, if you have been painted as the devil, it's obvious that you are not, right? If they have painted you as maybe controlling, maybe dealing with addictions, maybe being somebody obsessed, all those kind of energies, it's not the case, right? You are not. This is also telling me here that if there is some kind of court case, and even if not, if it's in a more general matter, it is obvious now that you are not in this energy of the devil. You are not inhabited by karmic ways, right? I also feel here that truly they were trying to maintain some kind of balance in their own life by trying to keep you stuck here, right? To have some kind of control over you, enslave you by making this smear campaign, maybe by using the legal system against you. It's not working, it's not working. It's very apparent now who is who. There is no doubt. Tell me here about this marriage in reverse. What are we talking about? We are talking about a contract. We are talking here about a fake contract. We are talking here, it might be a contract, it might be proofs, right, in order to nourish this smear campaign. We have the King of Swords in reverse, right? The master manipulator. Somebody have made up something. As said, with the marriage, we are talking about some kind of contract. Something that is binding, right? We have the devil in reverse here also with the binding. Look at the devil, you know? There is this bondage here. So, yeah, so we are talking here about a contract that is seen as totally fake. We have here the sun. There is no doubt. Everybody knows that, in fact, whatever contract there was, whatever proof there was, it was all fake. It was a manipulation. With the sun being here, it just shows us once again that things are being seen, right? It is very apparent. Okay, let's see here. This main female that is in the 5th position. Tell me about this female here in the 5th position. It was a strategy. There was a strategy here. I truly feel that this main female wanted to take your place. This is what it is. They wanted to take your place. They wanted to weaken you in order to be able to take your place. There is something about you that they wanted, right? We are talking here about someone who has no real personality, no real talent, or even if they might have, they don't respect it. Yeah, we have here, listen, the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands, yes, the Three of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. There was here a strategy in order to there is something that was supposed to come to you and they wanted to have it for themselves. This was what was going on here. So are we talking about money? Are we talking about a business opportunity? Are we talking about love? Are we talking about a community supporting you and they wanted to have the... I wouldn't be surprised here to see somewhere the Queen of Wands in reverse, right? This is somebody jealous. They wanted to be you. It's very interesting that at the end of the day, we have twice this main female. I said they are in different places, right? So it's different. It's different. Here we are in the path shift, the test, the change, and here we are in the outcome, right? So it's different. This is you. This is you. This is you maintaining your status of the main female, even though they have tried to destroy it with the smear campaign here. But yeah, I truly feel here that this person was trying to be you. There is something that you were getting. And there was a whole strategy here in order to take it from you. Okay, let's see this mature man in reverse. I'm wondering if this main female understand that the Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Three of Cups in reverse. I wanted to say, I wonder if this main female understands that in fact she's working with someone who is using them, who don't care about them, right? And I kind of feel that it's not the case. It's not the case. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And the Three of Cups in reverse. So considering what I was thinking while I was shuffling the cards, I don't feel that this female understands that she is being a pawn in somebody else's game. This is what I feel here. She doesn't. She doesn't understand that in fact, she is being used. Anyway, just to be clear, I'm not saying that this person is clean, right? Yes, she is being used by this toxic masculine. Doesn't have to be a man, right? Somebody very, very immature. But first of all, she allows it, and I don't think that she is blind to what she's doing against you, right? So at the end of the day, we are not here to pity this female, right? This main female still wants to take something from you, right? Now, there is some kind of karmic justice somehow there because she is being used also. Obviously, with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, this is just telling me that this person, they don't invest in them. They don't care about them. It's not about them. It's all about themselves. So I kind of feel that the intention here of this masculine, it is to use this feminine in order to get what they want, and then do to this feminine what they did to you. Something like that. Tell me here about this mature man in reverse. Yeah, this person has to open their eyes and act. And act. The Two of Swords in reverse, yeah. Yeah, but this is telling me at the end of the day, they are as toxic one as the other. Both of them are as toxic one as the other. She is using him, he is using her. But we are here in the place of what must be done. What must be done, it is for this karmic, immature, toxic masculine to be exposed. This is what must be done. Because right now, I'm telling you that I feel like at the end of the day, he is the puppet master. I said, she's not clean. She's not clean at all. But he is the puppet master. And the person that will be dealing here with the consequences might be her and not him. Because she is at the front. Tell me more about this situation between the two. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. This person, they don't care about them. They don't care about them. The second that they have what they want, they are releasing them. They don't care about them. Okay, listen. You know what? This is none of our business because both of them are as toxic one as the other. So let them eat themselves. At the end of the day, they deserve what they deserve, right? Let's see here the pathway in the upright, in the 7th position. I love that. Listen. The 6 of Swords in the upright, you going towards calmer waters, and no looking back. If we are talking here about people of your past, which we absolutely are here, right? You are gone. It's over. You are not looking back. You don't care. You don't care. You might care. It's coming up here, right? So they are in your energy, the energy around you, there is some kind of change operating. You might feel it, but you don't care emotionally. You might more care about the justice, right? Which is totally normal. You know, wanting justice is normal. It's important. But yeah, Six of Cups in reverse. You are not nostalgic of them, right? You might feel much better since you are not dealing with them anymore. You went towards calmer waters. I love that. You have moved on, right? You have moved on, going on your path towards the light, maybe healing, maybe moving forward, maybe transforming whatever needs to be transformed. But you are going towards the light. You are looking and going towards the light. You are not staying stuck in this dark place. This is what the Six of Cups in reverse is telling me. You don't have any good memories of them. So there is no regret here, right? This is also telling me that they might be stuck in a very negative nostalgia because they might be feeding themselves of anger, resentment, all those kind of feelings, right? Because we know that they are driven by that. We are talking here about people who are building themselves by taking from others. I talked about the Queen of Wands in reverse. Jealousy. We have here someone who wants to be you, who wants to have what you have, right? So they might be very angry and frustrated because you didn't give them the attention that they wanted. They wanted you to be stuck in negative nostalgia, but you are not. You move forward towards calmer water, which is totally in tune with what we are getting here. In the karma, you are not in despair. You are not in despair because at the end of the day, you know who you are, right? Tell me here about the despair. What should the collective know about the despair? The Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the Lovers in reverse. You are not in despair, right? Because at the end of the day, they are dependent on you. And I kind of feel that, you know, they were trying to maintain some kind of control over you because they didn't want to admit that at the end of the day, they are dependent on you, right? Nine of Pentacles in reverse. They are very, very uncomfortable now. Very uncomfortable now because you have taken distance from them. You know that they are not acting from their higher self. You know that they were acting from a very unloving place. You know that there is nothing constructive with those people, right? They were making you miserable. They were trying to build their comfort on you. They are very unstable. But they are very unstable, right? Because they are acting from a very dark place. Very dark place. Tell me more here, please. Despair in reverse. Yeah. It's a total ending. We have the Death card here in reverse. In reverse, it's a total ending. Here, there is transformation. It's in reverse. There is no transformation. They needed you to be in despair in order for them to have some kind of impact on you. But the Six of Cups in reverse, the Six of Swords in the upright, the Lovers in reverse. You are done with those people. Emotionally, they cannot affect you. Like you are not connected emotionally to those people. It's done. It's over. It's dead. It's dead. You are not interested in trying to rekindle. disconnection. You know that they are toxic. You know that it's all about gossip. You know that they don't care about you. You know that the only care that they have about you is to know how they can take from you. You know that. You know that. So this is the reason why this despair also is in reverse. They needed you to be in despair in order for them to still be able to do what they wanted to do. You are not. You are not. You put a total ending here. Total ending. Because I kind of feel that you know that you are dealing with people who are very, very dishonest. Main female, 9 position. 9 position. The 4 of Pentacles. And the 4 of Wands. Twice we have the 4. This is talking about stability. This is talking about stability, right? So, they needed to take away your stability in order to build theirs, right? We have here a female character that is jealous of you and they wanted to become you. Their main issue here, it's very interesting also because the 2 and the 2 we have a 4 once again. Yeah, listen. You held on to your stability, right? So they might, I feel that you might have been very, very, very much attacked, right? Because you are stable and they couldn't stand to have you stable. You needed to be unstable. And I kind of feel that the moment that you understood here what was going on, right? You put a total ending, you regained your total stability here. 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, twice the 4. This is foundation, this is stability. Okay, I love that. Anything more here about this main female in the upright at the end? Yeah, we have here the 5 of Swords. They wanted to win at all cost, right? At the end of the day, it's written brutal tale of victory in the tradition, right? So at the end of the day, the victory is yours, and I don't even feel that you needed to do anything else than, and I'm saying anything else than because it is not small, it might be heard as small, but it's not. But what you needed to do, it is to stay in alignment and maintain your stability. This is all you had to do, right? And I truly feel here that they did everything in their power in order to try to take you down. But at the end of the day, the victory is yours. And what I am very attracted to here, it is very, very brutal for them because they never expected you to maintain yourself as who you are, right? It was all about trying to take your power. Okay, wait, I put it back. Where is it? Here. Let's put it down. Okay, let's go to closure here. Let's go to closure. Tell me, closure. Yeah, listen, they are very confused. Chances are that they didn't understand your level of understanding, wisdom, all those kind of things. They didn't understand because they are at a very low level. They are very superficial, right? So they didn't understand where your true power was, right? We have here the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. They are very unprofessional, right? In whatever they were trying to do here. the Hermit. This is talking about your wisdom, right? You might have found yourself alone, but you have such a spiritual mastery, right? You have so much awareness, self-awareness, all those kind of things that even if you are isolated, look how this person here is at the top of the mountain, right? It is the top of the mountain. So it kind of feels that all of this happened while you already had reached some kind of healing and some level of healing, some level of understanding, some level of self-awareness, all those kind of things, right? And I kind of feel that at the end of the day, this has forced you truly to understand your power, because this is truly telling me that they have totally isolated you, and they have totally isolated you by trying to create confusion, right? It was all about creating confusion. This was the intention, to create confusion. First of all, in you, to try to weaken you, and when it might not have worked with you, we saw the smear campaign here in the beginning of the reading. This is what happened here. But going back, they have presented you as a fake person, and it is exposed that you are not a fake person, right? This is the main change that is happening, and it is happening in your social life. People here got to a place where they know now, right, that you are not a fake person, that there was some kind of intentional misjudgment. Whatever has been presented here as proofs, it was fake. And it was done by two people, a masculine and a feminine. It doesn't have to be a masculine and a feminine, but people operating from this place. I kind of feel somebody submissive to somebody else, but they are in the front, and if there are consequences, they are the one that will have to deal with the consequences more than, at the end of the day, the mastermind here, because there is a mastermind that doesn't care about no one. This might totally be a narcissist, a sociopath, psychopath, whatever it may be, right? This is somebody who only think about themselves, and they, in fact, are using this main female, but this main female is not clean at all, right? The big downfall for them, it is that you didn't stay stuck in the past. You have invested in your future, in healing, in protecting. You didn't miss them. You didn't want to go back to them. We have here the Six of Cups in reverse. You saw what you needed to see. You left it all behind, and you invested in your future. They never expected that. You were working towards taking yourself out of this difficult place that they were trying to create in your life by presenting you in a certain light. We have the smear campaign, making up false contracts that are now exposed. Everything is exposed now. Everything is exposed now, and this main female who was pretending to be, at the end of the day, you, or they wanted to be you, right? At the end of the day, you are the one taking back your full power. The main female. You are the main female because you didn't just plunge into despair. You fought for yourself. This is truly the shift. Because you might have stayed in this place of saying, the world is horrible, everything is horrible, I don't want to fight anymore. But it's not what happened. So I don't know if it's because it's your character to be very positive and always move forward, if you are somebody very resilient, or if maybe you had some kind of intervention, some kind, divine intervention, I don't know, something here that has inspired you to create this transformation we have here. This is what I call lullabies, but apparently it is said butterflies, right? Can you see the butterflies? Yeah, that has pushed you to turn towards the future, right? Towards the light. Beautiful. And so you are in your full power. They didn't succeed to do what they wanted to do. They wanted to be you. They are not you. They will never be you. And now they are exposed for them being this fake person, making up false narrative, being very unfair. They are judged. They wanted you to be judged. This is the main change. They are judged now. So anyway, I will leave it here. I hope that it was helpful, insightful, maybe even healing. I'll see you in the comments. Until very, very soon. Bye.